Oh. 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 When will it end? Welcome back to week 2 of doing nothing but moving straw. Dad's had to weld the front of this trailer up because it's just cracked along there. It's something we've done before, as you can see, but he's had to strengthen it with that bit of angle. Now we've moved all of the wheat straw and some of the spring barley straw. We have still got some spring barley straw away from home to move, and then we've got to start on the round bales, or continue with the round bales that are at home. Still a long way to go yet. I'm not gonna lie, I was starting to get my hopes up thinking we'd soon have all this straw moved and we'd be done with bales. Then Dad hastened to remind me that we haven't moved all the hay bales yet either. Oh. So here's me thinking we'd probably get the bales finished this week, and actually turns out we've probably got a week and a half of moving bales left. And might I add, it is the 1st of September soon, which means we can start cutting hedges. And I might have took a little bit of a job on. So I'm starting to feel the pressure a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, quickly, let's just check this out, because Dad's got off in front of me, but he's only got a 40k tractor, so I'll soon catch him up. This is one of the herbal lays that we planted earlier in the year. Now, it's not the longest, some of them are much longer than this, but it does look well. Look at all this clover. We've got the clover, bird's foot trefoil, white clover in the bottom, plantain there. You see the plantain just sticking out the top. Some vetches, fenugreek. There's still a load of grass in the bottom of that too. And we're gonna actually have to silage pretty much all these herbal lays now, just to knock them back a little bit before winter, get a bit of extra silage in, because this will be super high quality stuff. If you are growing herbal lays or thinking of growing herbal lays, obviously you can't really spray anything on them because you end up killing the clover, or you kill something that's in the herbal lay. So you often get stuff like this fat hen growing. It won't hurt at all. Cows actually really like eating it. Just got to watch that it doesn't go too stalky. So when it starts going dry and stalky, it's probably gone a bit too far. So we soon need to actually get the mower in here as well and mow some of these herbal lays. Oh, the fun. Fortunately for me, I like being busy, mainly because I enjoy the satisfaction of getting the job finished and ticked off the list, but we have got quite a daunting list at the minute. Ugh, it was all going so well. Last week, after I finished filming, we had a puncture on a trailer in the wheat field, and you'll never guess what, we've got one again, which is frustrating. So I've took the straw off of the trailer so that we can jack it up a little bit easier. I'm going to take the other load back, which we've already got done over there. I'll unload that, get the airline, get the tyre levers. Dad will get the Land Rover. He's headed back already, and we'll just do this one in the field. But oh my God, it's so annoying. It's one thing when they're just next to the yard, but when it's 11 miles away from home, oh. Dad's then got a new tube, he's fixing the tyre, I'm heading back now. Fortunately, my Uncle Dave has turned up because it's his day off, and he's going to bring the tractor back from home over to the field, so Dad can bring the trailer back, and then Uncle Dave will take the Land Rover back, which is, oh my God, that's saved us so much time. That's going to make a big difference to us, that is. Wheels on, ready to go. Dad had pretty much got it done by the time we got back, so all we had to do is blow it up and crack the nuts up, which is good. Uncle Dave's turned up with the tractor, just got to load the bales back on, and she's a good one. Tyres fixed, trailers on, everything is right to go. We're gonna head back to the yard now, get these unloaded, and I think some miraculous miracle has happened, and we have... Miraculous miracle, is that like saying the same thing twice? Anyway, whatever. We've got 48 bales left in the field, which is 2 loads, which is perfect. That'd be nice, get those done, and then we can concentrate on the round bales. Dad's just headed off with the other trailer, but he's managed to meet a combine and a header on a single track lane, which I can see there's a little bit of to-ing and fro-ing going on. Oh my word, this is not ideal. Just coming down the bypass and she's blown out. That's the tyre we just fixed. I've left my debris on the road line, I have to clean that up, but look at this. Oh my word, she's just shredded. Dad's just gone past, he's gone back to the yard, he's gonna unload his load, then take a wheel off, and then he's gonna go up to Mr. Colin Catley, who's gonna lend us a big bottle jack to hopefully get that high enough so that we can get the other wheel off the other trailer onto this trailer and take this one back. Oh, it's all fun today, I tell you. Thinking about it, I reckon what the problem is these trailers are, what did I say they were, 1994s? So they were made for tractors that went 30k, and I'm on a tractor that does 50k. They're about 10-ton trailers, and they've got not quite 10-ton on, but they're getting up there. We're getting up there on the weight. I'm probably going faster than they're designed to go. Yeah. I feel like this is probably a self-inflicted problem. Here comes Dad. Cavalier as usual, straight up the path.
Can we jack off that centre there? Yeah.
On this side?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me that big one, yeah. You got another one?
Not another big one.
Give me that other one. That one's flat.
Make sure your woods are all square now, and then if you happen to want to put another jack in, you can put a block on top of that block and put the second jack. Put them on the car, it says, it fits like the... Is it?
It's there for safety. Look at the dent in the tarmac. My word, we're done, ready to go. Taking a steady trip now. Oh my God, getting on 3 hours since it blown out. We're up and running, that's the main thing. Whew, I can't wait for my tea. It's been one of them days today, it really has. Bale carting update, got a new tyre from Colin Catley, because that man's got everything. Dad got it put on last night, and we got the bales carted this morning. To be honest with you, I daren't film it because I just was starting to feel like it was bad luck. Now we're back onto the round bales, of which I believe Dad said there's about 700. Not including the hay. But that said, if we're not having to strap them and we're just towing them from the back of the yard here, that shouldn't be too big a job. That is not what I think it is it? Bloody is as well. More of these damn balloons. We should try and keep a tally of how many balloons we find throughout the year. I'm starting to get an eclectic mix of balloons down the back of my seat as well. I've got a couple now. Bloody ridiculous. I'd love to know as a percentage how many balloons fly off, because I just seem to find so many of them, and you don't see that many balloons knocking around. You never see them flying, do you? Do you? I don't. I never see them flying over, but they always land in the field. Right, genuine question. I need some opinions on this one. So as we mentioned last week, I've always loaded in the field apart from last week when I did start the stack. And I want to know, is it just me or do other people hate having someone on the trailer in the field drawing it up for you? Oh, it really gets my back up. Now, let me put some context to this. Let's say we're in a field with some big square bales, as we have been, and we do a load of big square bales over there, and we want to move the trailer over here. Fine, like move the trailer up. I get that. That makes complete sense to me. One thing I cannot stand though is when someone is moving the trailer with every single bale you put on. I hate it. And the reason is because there is barely anyone in this world ever that's actually any good at it. Most people drive too far, or they don't go far enough, or they park on a funny angle, or they cross the tram lines, or they just do something really peculiar, like keep moving a little tiny bit as you're trying to put the bale down. As the man who's loading the trailer, it is just infuriating. So I'd love to know, is it just me that hates that, or have I just got a serious problem? Probably the latter, to be honest. It's just one of them things I just can't be doing with. Dad's back on stacking duty, which is probably a good thing. Starting to get a fair few bales in here now, bringing it right forward. He's managed to link in the stack that I've got at the side, which, I don't know, that's quite cool. Must have just had those bales in the perfect place so that when these ones came forward, we weren't halfway down the stack, if that makes sense. So there wasn't like a step in it. My stacking don't look too bad now either, down there. Seems to have pushed up. Someone said that you need to get 2 or 3 bales and then start and push at them, and actually it did make a big difference. And Dad said that I'd done quite a good job. The worst thing I'd done is I'd put the bales too far back on the next row, so when you got on the top row, which is full boom out on the telehandler, you hadn't got enough room forward to be able to drive at them, so he's had to kind of like ease that forward a little bit. But other than that, not too shabby. There's a lesson for next time if I end up stacking again. Hopefully not, because, you know, I'm good at that. I'm good at the field. That is good at the stack. The main thing is we have the right man for the right job. Anyway, we've got a lot of bales to keep moving. So that stack by next week should be a hell of a lot bigger. And hopefully we'll be done moving straw. Might still have some hay to move though, but we'll worry about that after. Whatever you get us to this weekend, have a good one. Look after yourselves and I'll see you in a bit. Ta-da! Hey, if you haven't seen it already, why not check out this video, or you can subscribe by clicking on that logo. Alternatively, head to www.bodysfarm.com where you can read more about the farm, check out some blog posts, or treat yourself to some of the amazing clothing that we wear here every single day. Cheers.